Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. We're going to connect our plane. It may not show up level, it just blinks. Let's get it leveled, ready to bind. And troubles with the DX6I is just that. It takes forever. There we go. We're bound. So what I'm going to go do now is go head outside. Be back in a few minutes. Everything all set up for you. So let's pack everything up. Make sure I take my keys with me. I don't want to be locked out of my car today. Man, when you think things work perfectly for you, they don't. So let's just take our time, head out to the field, and discuss what thank you for joining me. This video has a number of tests, and what we have here is HD 1080p at 120 frames per second. Field of view is at wide angle. I have on the naked case a air muff, a mic that covers the top, and I also have a lens protector and a polar filter that is in there. The polar filter is a little harder to get out. I take a knife and with a sharp edge and I grab it and I bring it out. Doesn't scratch anything. The polar filter may have a little bit of a blemish or scratches. I'm not 100% sure. The sun is right there. You can see the darkness of the cloud and the brightness of the cloud, and almost a ray coming up. I always love to fly that way. Now, since the wind is coming, I'm not sure how much wind, but it's very gentle indeed, and it's very crisp and cool. I have a DX6I. Everything is bound, all my switches are in the up position, my throttle's down. I believe I got the throttle cut. This is known as a HobbyZone Sports Cub S2. It says S2 on the sticker that should be right back here, super small for me to read. And there's another one that says S2 right there. I can see that with my naked eye, but it's blurry. Always turn on your transmitter first, step away from it, make sure everything's in a down position. Welcome one and all. Oh my God, what have I done? Are you all right, baby? I gotta put a little glue on there. It keeps coming off. I am out here, it's nice and cold. My fingers are cold. Everything is up and running, and we have safe technology in the off position, and I want to try to just about tuck this wire in. I don't know if you guys can see it, and I gotta fly that way. So let's get some propeller. Let's throw her up. And let's see if panic mode works. And it looks like panic mode may work. Panic works. And the sun is directly ahead, and we're in HD 1080p at 120 frames per second. Field of view is at wide, of course. And I had a video started before, and safe was on immediately, and that created an issue with the craft. It threw the controls out. And I do have some climb, and I dropped throttle because I'm in beginner's mode, and that's the way I'm like to fly at this given time. I'm with the DX6I, and she is doing what she's supposed to do. Airlines are working, rudder is working, and I give it some throttle, and I turn, and I am blinded by the sun. The sun is really bright indeed. Glasses are in the car, and it is windy, so she is doing a beautiful job going forward. Right now the wind is subtle, it's stopped, so it allows me to do some flying. Right overhead I make my turn. I am daring, and I do have to give it throttle so she can get up there. And I want to switch now to intermediate mode. I'm in intermediate mode, and I can't see because of the sun once again. Dolphining up, hand is on flap. It seems to not acknowledge the panic there, so I got back into beginner's mode. And let me get out of the sun and fly at the other half of the park. And I'm away from the trees, and I got some height. And again, let's see if I could change modes when I'm comfortable. I am in intermediate, hands are on panic, and the panic works. Panic works.